Hi, I'm Peggy Rometo with Star Signs Intuitive Astrology for the month of December 2013 for Capricorns, December 22nd to January 19th. So if you're a Capricorn, what can you expect for the month of December? So let's check in. So the very first thing they're showing me is like a stick of dynamite ready to explode. So I don't know if that's good news, Capricorns, or if that means you're about to explode. Either way, though, there's movement, there's action, there's activity. Positive things can always come from that. It's also about, I was seeing it in one direction, meaning at least you're not lit at both ends, meaning burning the candle at both ends. I was just seeing one end lit, meaning that it can come from within and out. So I see this as an opportunity for you to be able to really take charge of what it is you want to have happen this month. In this first week, it feels like it's kind of quiet. It feels like, things may be popping around you and or for other people. But I feel like towards the 5th, 6th, 7th, and then into next week, lots of activity, movement, shaking, things happening. I feel like you're going to be asked to do something unusual or out of the ordinary from your normal work position or responsibilities. So I feel like somebody may approach you and ask you to do a favor for them or something in addition for them. And I do think that it would benefit you to do that. It feels like by doing that, you're creating this energy of reciprocation, and whether or not they reciprocate or just the universe comes back and gives something of benefit to you, I feel like it is a good move. So if you can work it out, I think you should. I'm also smelling smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire. So the fire feels like it could be to do with things that you've not been paying attention to. So pay attention, stop. Were there things that you were supposed to complete, promises that you haven't met yet? So I want you just to stop and think about, shoot, what haven't I finished? Is there something I was supposed to do that I didn't get done? So I do feel like there's some fires for you to put out and to finish so that you can then move into this new year feeling more of a sense of accomplishment and like you've completed some things. There's also going to be some things from the past. Feels like it could be a contract presented to you around December 12th. It feels like it has to do with you, not so much your profession, but with you. This contract could be something that it's an emotional commitment. It could be a marriage. It could be a new partnership. It could be it feels like it's around communication and conversation. So look for that around the 12th of December. Be careful not to sign your life away. If you're getting married, that's kind of hard, but you want to just be clear about the transaction that you're getting involved in. You want to have an understanding about what you're signing up for and that you're creating a future or business program together. You're not approaching them, they're approaching you. So this is not something that you could go out and generate and say, oh, I want that, and then I'm going to go do that, and that's going to happen. This feels like it's something that's sort of been maybe already in the works, but they have more of the control, and they're bringing it into you. So it definitely feels like you have less control, but it's good. And it does feel like it's a blessing. It feels like it's positive, and it feels like it's something that you should accept and look forward to. If that doesn't come to fruition, it just means that there's some missing pieces. And with that, you may want to just look around and see, is there anything that I've missed or anything else that I need to make happen in order for, for this windfall. I want to call it a windfall because it feels like a windfall of opportunity to come to you. And that could just be, managing your mental mind. I'm getting definitely like mental mind. So you want to look and make sure that you've released any negative thoughts, bad habits, pessimistic point of view. Oh, that good stuff never happens to me. Like, let all that go. Be willing to be wrong, that you can have like an amazing December, that you can have things out of the blue, positive stuff actually happen for you for a change. Now, as far as your health goes, I feel like you're running on empty. I really do. And I feel like you need to take some extra precautions for your health this month. Slow down, take some more vitamins, make sure you're getting your exercise in. Sleep is really important for those of you that aren't getting any. Do your best to try and get some. It feels really important for you, especially this particular month. The latter part of the month, there's going to be even more frenetic energy and more chaos Doesn't necessarily mean that it's happening to you, but it could be happening and influencing people around you. So you just want to have an awareness about the latter part of the month. Don't start any new activities then. I feel like you've got plenty to do to kind of get through to the end of the year to finish what you've already started. There's also an opportunity for you to kind of like lay low and take the low road. And if things are getting out of hand, if you notice there's family arguments or breakup problems, or stay out of it, like go underneath it, stay low. Because here's the thing, it feels like it's a lose-lose situation at the end of the month with those kind of combative energies. Nobody's listening anyway. So you're better just, if it's you and somebody else that are butting heads, just step away. Talking to them, there's no listening there for you. So wait, reapproach middle of January, be much better time to clean things up and just say, you know what, it's the holidays, I'm bowing out right now. Let's pick this up in the middle of January and we can talk about it then. Be very diplomatic, non-reactive, and I think then your holidays will go a little bit better. Just unplugging yourself from any additional drama would be really helpful. There's also some really nice, unexpected love, like energy of love, and it feels like I want to say like fresh or young love, and whether that means it's coming from a child or whether it's new and exciting, childlike, magical, that sort of love. There's definitely great opportunities for you to feel loved and feel connection with love in the month of December. Also, don't get ahead of yourself in terms of projecting what you want to do or where you want to go. I feel like there's some things that are going to shape up, they're going to take you by surprise and put you on a different path. So be careful how far out you're projecting things to be. You can make tentative agreements around things, but be careful about really committing yourself too much, because I feel like there's things shaking up and filtering down. And I feel like by the end of January, you'll have a better sense of what next year brings. So just be careful if you're planning long-term vacations or something like that. I just caution you that there's some change up that's going to be happening in your schedule that's unforeseen right now. So just keep that in mind if you're booking events or things like that for you for next year, vacations, travel, whatever. You'll have a real clear picture in about 6 weeks, and then you can finalize things. Anything else about Capricorn? The throat. So a lot of grief, a lot of pain from the past. There's a lot of doubt about actions you've taken or actions you haven't taken as you assess this past year. Let it go. You focus on the good, focus on the positive things. You've accomplished so much, and you guys have been through the ringer, really the ringer. And I really feel like my voice, that it's been a lot about speaking up for yourself, sticking up for yourself, feeling like you're the lone wolf out there. Good news, it's all going to change. But here's the thing. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to shift your energy so people can feel like you're approachable. Because when when you get stung over and over and over again, like you Capricorns have, you start to expect the sting, right? So everybody's kind of like, what's up with them? Right? So you want to change the energy around that, which means you want to step back and go, if I'm supposed to be in a certain place at a certain time, I'm just going to trust that I'm going to be there. And if somebody's going to have it out for me or not be kind to me or jealous about me, I'll have an instinct about that before I engage with them. So I'll know how to handle it. And if you start to approach life like that, I've got an open heart, I'm ready to go, I'm not afraid, and simultaneously releasing the pain and the suffering that you have of the past, now you can feel different. Now you're approachable. Now the right people, places, and situations can come in to support you and really champion you. And I think if you do some of that work in early December, guys, I really feel like mid-December, you can have some people come in and champion you, support you, lift you up, tell you all those amazing things that you know about yourself, but you are dying to hear again because you need some added self-confidence. So do some energy work, do some energy clearing, letting go of the past, those anchors that have held you down, the divorces, the separations, the loneliness, the heartache, the deaths, the demoralizing things that have happened, the life, just as life comes. Let it all go, because the good news is there's a whole new platform waiting for you guys, and it's about your voice, and it's whatever you want to create and speak up. So the good news, Caps, is the sun is shining all next year. So you need to get through this little bit of final clearing up of this dismal period that you've been in. And you do that by helping yourself. So help yourselves, Caps. Move through that grief, that loneliness, that heartache, whatever it is, not trying to trivialize it. But I want you to know that you can succeed. But it's by letting go of the past. And by doing so, you immediately are going to have this buoyancy back. And then people are right there to come in and to help you. The way you're right now, it's hard to approach you, Capricorns. You're prickly. I get it. Hey, my first sign, my sun sign, I think it is what it's called. The part of myself, the personality, I'm half Capricorn. So I've been a little testy myself, so I get it. So life has beaten us up. So what there is to do is move through it, forgive ourselves, let go of the situation, and let people in and let them help us. And having said all that, Capricorn, I really know that you're going to have an amazing month. You're truly loved. You're so unique, and people love you, and we need you. You're the hard workers. You're the visionaries. You're the communicators. You're all of those things for us. So stay ahead of the game, Cap. Do your work and embrace life. Let it happen to you, and you're going to see some real celebration in this month of December for you. Have an amazing end of the year, and I look forward to seeing you again in 2014. Thanks, everybody. Lots of love to you.